Alright. Get right into the violence here. So, for anyone who was here last time, I don't know who that could be, but for anyone who was, and for anyone who wasn't, the outcome is not different. We kind of got our ass kicked 6 ways from Sunday by this Ernst guy at the end. And I kind of don't want to spend another, several hours throwing myself at him, because it probably won't work on its own. But we have options. Because there are optional bosses we can go hunt down. That'll give us more levels, obviously, and also new equipment. Make our life way easier. So, I think that means we can just head to a couple different places, is knock those things block off, and come back and ruin Ernst's life. How's that sound? The first one's in Quadra Woods, which, by the way, before I go to that though, there's one chest here that I literally never got and never figured out the way to, and it's the end of the game, so I want to see if I can sniff my way towards that. The only thing running around here are going to be the early game enemies possible. Yeah, how the fuck do I get to that? Here to just, maybe I get an ability later, but nothing seems to stay that way, so I guess there's a hidden path there. This looks like areas like this look so suspicious, but there you go. Go down around something? Wait. Alright, here we go. And it's just honey. Oh well. At least the curiosity's sated, right? So I think the first two bosses got to be over in the northwest here, or past the fence. So. What's funny is that there were actually optional bosses in these locations earlier in the game, but I think at endgame they get replaced with another set, so you can head back there and play it a few more. Here. The other two status effects wear off pretty fast and just help with movement anyway, which is not a big deal, but poison gets a little annoying. Even then, poison's not super strong and I have a lot of HP, but I think this is the way to one of the mid-bosses. I think this and then northwest again. I think. I don't know anything. Also, my current item set's making these drop bigger pieces of crystal, so. Bigger and more, so. Might even be able to get enough, with the help of the bosses, I might even be able to get enough to get one of my weapons to max level. I'm not getting all three of them that high, though. Because that would be insane, and I don't feel like doing that. There's a boss health bar here, so I think we're in the right place. Those do hatch if you land on the There's lots of people. Hoping to keep hold of his items. This is getting a little chaotic. This is very silly. I kinda love it though. It was kind of a nightmare, but it was funny, so I'm okay with that. MLS crown. Let's see what that does. I assume it's an accessory. Max HP plus 50%. That's kind of a fucking lot. Second one, I believe, is at the plains, so I'm gonna warp over there and go deal with that. But the other thing's not gonna throw status effects at me. The path here is also northwest, but I gotta get to that bridge. Posting poison food. get the feeling the freaking boss is gonna be bees, so I guess I'm gonna have to put up with more poison. Yep. Oh, not poison. Okay, but this thing spawns bees, so. This is gonna get a little harsh. Can at least do hella damage to this thing. Seems like it is actually invincible once flying up high, so. Jesus. This'll be fun. To go grab more potions or something. I could probably just focus more on that. Hey, I was thinking. So I think I should probably be less aggressive for the small bees, because they do fly away after a certain point. Dump around and avoid. There we go. I like how they just spawned the second chest next to the one for the thing you got from the first time. What are those gloves? What are these? Strength and defense plus 5. Well, oh, that's just a straight upgrade over this, so might as well, right? Let's go back to town and do a bit of shopping to make sure we can heal in one more of these goofy ass fights. That's a pretty big chunk of change, but like, there's not much game left. It's not like you can take it with you. As I am aware, the last one of these, in the big ol' Limewater Cave. Way to get there is a little more confusing. Oh. Yeah, you have to get stronger. You can just make your guy better. What can I say? Oh, right, I need to equip the light thingy in here. I guess I can take that off for a bit. By the way, I found out that it's actually the armor I'm using that has a chance to prevent damage. Kinda cool. Oh, there's a chest up there I never got. Get to these upper ledges. I go west here and now this is the chest. Maybe I found it, but I just didn't get that. But I don't think I did. I probably would. Okay, I think I gotta go north. Find this guy. Scuttle bug. Hey, you do get a couple of those bugs in this game. You can aim, and there are like multiple in an area at a time, so you can't have the little jamboree you've always wanted. Here. Ooh. Something kind of scary about a big bug dropping meat. I don't like to think about it. Okay, this is how you get on top of these ledges at least. I've been wondering for a while. Might have gotten lost, but hey, that's how you get to this. Ooh, bro. Yeah, lunge jumping is really fucking annoying. Let me practice that a bit. Does he ever have to watch for rolling rocks? You know, that's a good question. Like, I feel like that sort of set piece must have been in one of these games at some point, but I can't think. I like that. I just switch weapons around to make sure I'm the match. Good to go north. Test here. It's also got a big potion. Yeah, I'm a little lost, but it's not really a bad time to, like, sniff around in here, because when I was going through here the first time, I was kind of too busy getting my ass beat to do anything that interesting. Things have hard shell. Look at this thing, probably can't do much of anything to me anyway. I don't really care that I can't kill them. Doesn't want to. Oh, it went in a big circle, so just walk down to the safe. Move towards that chest, and maybe find the boss. It's funny how even when the critical hit ends up doing like 2 damage, it still sends you. Oh, it's kind of funny that critical hits just send you fucking flying in general. Kind of a comedy attack. First heal. I think that's a stat lower one. That one actually doesn't go away by itself, so we'll have to hear that at some point. Path up here. Oh, shit. Those guys want to be dead that badly. I can put on my... I can hit these guys. Hey, is this, okay? Kind of wild that this is like the biggest dungeon in the game, because it's sort of just this big shitty cave. I mean, it's not shitty as in it's a bad dungeon, it's just kind of like some fucking place. I feel like it's even bigger than the final dungeon. Guess I can heal. That thing just gives you every fucking status effect. That's a really funny. This is up here again, so. Try and find our way through here one more time. Weird having to actually crawl a dungeon, right? I mean, there's still way more confusing dungeons in like East 2, so this isn't too bad, all things considered. I don't want to put up a thing that gives you health back when you kill me. Just for keep me topped up while I get nicked around by this stuff. That's a mistake. I think I have to go north here one more time. I did this wrong. Yeah, I've been this right. Here's the... Alright, so there's the boss. Lucky silver coin might increase crit rate. But yeah, this... Yeah, so I was close, but this... Ooh. Sure is a guy, huh? Yeah, I think I can actually just kill the shit out of this guy. Stabbing it to death. Oh, that's a guard, huh? Oh, what color? That went nicely. That did. Extra defense plus HP regen while standing still. Alright, that's pretty damn good. Won't need this since I'm leaving here. There's actually one more optional boss in the game, but it's a super boss, and I'm pretty sure its stats are just inflated to high heaven, so... I don't think I want to fight that. Ooh, I'm also really close to another level, so I'm just gonna... So before I head past the point of no return, I'm just gonna... backtrack in here a bit and get a few extra kills. So close. Oh, it's looking at the little bar above that tiny... It's funny how tiny the fucking experience bar is, but it is really, really close to 11. Let's say it, the number. 137. That is not a lot for a late game. I think these guys were actually some of the best for experience. Yeah, okay, so like... one particularly. Do want some of the weakness. There'll be some on my way back in. There we go. There are other useful things to get to, finishing, like, doing certain like side quests and stuff, but I'm a bit of an impatient fuck, so I think just these equipment upgrade and extra levels will probably give me an edge. Guys, we're at level 50. It's not a very nice endgame sounding level. Plus 50, defense 5, and regen while standing still. Stats plus 5. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a crit rate. We looked at the wiki, this really came out a whole year after Kingdom Hearts 1. Yeah, that's the difference between Squaresoft money and Falcom money, ain't it? Sure, money. I've seen this cutscene, these cutscenes. As we listen to her toot on the flute. Ready? We'll be ready, Freddy. Still, despite the budget look, a number of these, like, early 2000s Falcom PC games are absolutely worth a play. Both the East games like this and Trails in the Sky, which obviously has a lot more shooters these days. People are fucking freaks about Trails, I tell you. I don't mean that in like a bad way. I just mean like there's a lot of people who are fans of Trails. I mean like really fans of Trails. Control gameplay. Hey, I've actually seen a surprising number of people who like that as part of it too. I still can't. Honestly, my main thought about Trails is that I can't believe they got away with calling like two different types of like skills you can use in battle, arts and crafts. Like that's just ridiculous. Because like either one on their own would be pretty normal. But arts and crafts, come the fuck on. Guess me, it's the number of people who didn't catch that immediately. Do they really not? Alright, I forgot to give you this one last strength. Not in the other slot, in case I really do need to go back. But first, before we have our chance to send Ernst to hell, we gotta fight this thing. Forget what it's called. I just call it a Digimon. It looks kind of like a Ultimate or Mega, maybe more so Ultimate level Digimon. This thing is just Megalogrowlmon to me. I'm sure you understand. Actually not catch the arts and crafts thing. I caught it immediately. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I was like, you're fucking kidding me. Also, I forgot what sword I actually use. What is this thing? Yeah, I use this. Gotta stay close enough so that he doesn't use that attack. So really funny that he just fucking that he missed a bunch of them except the one that I deflected out of luck. Okay, I'm kind of just demolishing this guy now. We're kind of bad for this thing. Okay, I feel less bad for it now. Alright, time for phase 2. Phase 2 is actually really easy. It's funny that's the second one. But it's kind of a desperation thing that it's not dead, so. That was kind of stupid. I think I can do this without taking it. Visual representation of me trying to kill that rat that I ate. There we go. But I'm strong enough that beating a boss didn't even level me up. Though they heal you to full anyway, which is kind of funny. I never thought of that. It is funny then, because Ernst will probably still kill me a couple of times. I assume I'm not strong enough to, play like a complete idiot. So it's funny just how much stronger he is than this thing. This thing was strong when I first got to it, too, but before I went back and did this extra stuff, but still. So he got his ass beat by Ernst. Well. Alright. I'm gonna take down the Stinky. Also, I'm just getting really lucky with this armor. Blocking shit for me, that's really fun. Still have to use some bullshit. At least I avoided for hey, long enough that it didn't get to kill me. Honestly, I might be able to beat this healing through it a bit more, but this fight, it does go kind of crazy though. successor falls. Effie said Carol if he could level up a second time. Possible. I was supposed to have become a god. How could I possibly lose? Whisker, what are you doing? Sorry. Master Ernst. So tired. I'm ashamed that I can no longer service to you, Master. Oh, wait, I've got to save the child. You ain't shit, Wesker. Do it. Nightmare, but I wasn't scared at all. Because I gave me. Over. Not be defeated. Not like this. You really don't know when to give up, do you? Okay, here's this guy. Came here as Alden's representative, and you lost to him, fair and square. Stop this already. You need to be a part of our ancestors' crazy delusions anymore. You little fool. I have no intention of listening to him. Nothing but shame to his people. Ernst! Our ancestors opened the lid of the Forbidden Ark in order to attain the power of the gods. And 1,000 years after they failed, the chance to do what they could not lies in front of their descendant, me. I have only one choice. I, the Master of the Black Key, command you. Great Ark of Napishtim. They said it, guys. Heed my words. Bestow upon me your limitless power. You're wrong, dude. Kingdom Hearts is light. More. I can feel the power flowing through me. With the Ark under my command, I can surpass even the god. What's happening? I'm not gonna scream into the mic. When the smoke clears, I'm lying dead on the pavement. Ernst! Master Ernst! What happens if I forget the TM when the title will drop? Seems that my final wager ended in my failure. Detecting loss of control key functionality. Detecting loss of control key functionality. Switching to automatic control. First came to be after all. At this rate, not only these islands, but the whole Eurasian continent will be destroyed. What the hell are you talking about? The Ark of Napishtim was by design a weather control mechanism created to protect the Eldian civilization. However, our ancestors attempted to use it for their own personal gain, resulting in it going out of control. And South Seta as well. The successors to the Eldian have fallen to ruin. Now the Ark intends to revive what's been lost. That will create a giant tsunami, and with it destroy the civilizations that dare impede its ambitions. In other words, the nations that have since taken root on the continent. Attempted to find a way to control it in order to atone for the mistakes of our ancestors. See, now that I was simply unworthy of doing so. You've got to be kidding me. You're saying that you, all along, you must understand. I would not deny that I sought power. So longed for the power of those white wings. Do not regret those desires of mine. Not my intention to lead to them. Oh, so you're stupid. We knew that this thing was a weather machine, actually. Like, that got mentioned before. Guess he just wasn't expecting it to, like, not let him. The path to the Ark's core, the sacrament floor, has opened. Adult Christian, use the 3 keys that you possess. Luck is on your side. You may yet be able to stop the Ark. Ugh. Ernst! Good, Sarah, Zisa. Have my thanks for serving me so loyally all this time. This is my final order. Go with Geist and accompany him as you have me. Please forgive me for being such. Farewell. No. It can't be happening. Oh, Master Ernst, you can't just... like this is it. Hello, Kristen. I hate to admit it, but it looks like you're the only one who can stop the Ark now. Please, go and right my brother's wrongs. No, don't go! Go. I have a really bad feeling about this. Go. I feel like I'll never be able to see you again. If you want to go, then please take me with you. No! Leave the kid to me. I'll take her somewhere safe. Cost me my life. What are you three doing? Come on, weren't you listening to what my brother said? Right. True. That was Master Herb's final order. Go! At all! One more question. Will it let me go back and grab those, like, 3 potions I didn't get in the previous room? Yeah! Got 4 of those now going. Considering I could largely like smack Ernst in the face and heal, I should be strong enough for final boss, but it could be another like weirdly big jump. Oh, I love Mega Man X4. Then X5 or X6? It was X5 where they did this again, but with a way more like a fucked up camera angle. It didn't make any sense. Final boss is Split Mushroom. Exactly! Floor. am Napishtim. Weather control mechanism tasked with regulating the whole of the Atlas Ocean. After Alma sealed me away, I slept a shallow sleep, and I dreamed of the twilight of the mighty Eldeen and its successors taking root on the Now, 1,000 years hence, those dreams have been shattered. The spirit of the Eldeen that drove and shaped their development is all but gone from the lands of Eresia. All civilizations must... Oh! Well, that did dino damage, didn't it? How the fuck do I navigate this? Assuming, like, hitting the crystals might, like, disable the mechanisms. How am I trying to collect crystals? I'm not going to kill upgrade anything. This is a weather machine. This means the final boss is a wire sponge. Yellow lasers move up and down. Blue ones rotate quite slowly on the ground, and the red ones stay on top. Crystal gun. What's that do? Anything? It's further in the boss fight, but... Get rid of the... So much fucking damage on these things, with all the shit I got, huh? Oh, so close. Alright, next time. I assume that's like the first. Personally, I think you can silently to flip him upside down. Which, remind me to watch my, charging. Oh, I got really lucky there. It also changes up its pattern each time you get rid of, like, the rings around one of these, or each time you actually destroy it. Destroy an orb does to remove a laser color. You know, completing establishment of water wall. Probability of erasing west coast of Eurasia, nominal. Initiating final phase. I wonder, because I'm pretty sure that East games do, like, sometimes tweak aspects of bosses on different difficulties, so I almost wonder, I must wonder if, it actually removes a laser on a normal mode, or change it for hard. Alright. Be trying to hit here. This thing, maybe? Okay. Can't hit these, at least. So, is it where that laser is shooting from? That's the weak point of the bosses. Also, I'm sure that big laser is like insane-o damage. You can avoid stuff by paying attention to the height. Oh. This really does sound like Magmatic's music, right? The way the end of this game just gets all synthy out of fucking... Actually really cool, but... I really gotta be less careless on this fight, though. Okay. That was crazy. I can at least kill these things fast. I do things right. motherfucker, huh? Luck is a skill. All those stuff starts spinning real fast by the end. Alright, through that phase. Minimal health loss. This should be very good. Probability of erasing West Coast. That's not a phrase I like to hear, you know? Even if their pizza's bad. Oh shit. Don't get caught in the fucking laser. Like, do not. Don't fucking do it, man. That does some damage. The lasers are the big threat here. Everything else doesn't do too much damage. Lasers and like getting caught in the wave for too long. Or these like crystals themselves and not actually shit. They're spawning more and more of this shit. I've mentioned this before, but like the way bosses work in like especially older East games, it has always thoroughly mystified and baffled me that Falcom has never once developed a shoot 'em up. Never once. For their entire catalog. Well, this is, obviously. This is a sword 'em up, obviously, but... we're almost there. Yeah, there we go. Is there another phase after this? I got an achievement here, so I doubt it. Full fucking fight, though. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the Arc Falls. Napishtim is crumbling. This isn't good. We need to stay away or we're liable to get caught. The Black Hair, you're serious about Adol being in that thing? Yeah. Hadn't asked him, hey. Hey, why does this always happen? Why does Adol always end up having to do everything danger? Also, it's advancing by itself, which is why I'm getting kind of cut off here. Oh, that was the tsunami was forming that. Wipe out a lot of people. Another apocalypse averted. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Unbelievable. Yes. This... this looks familiar, right? Great vortex and water walls were no more. Hey, Adol. Adol. Idiot, when are you going to stop making people worry about you? Okay, so that's definitely Terra, so... Oh. Oha, Terra, and Dogi, of course. Of course Adol makes it out. He's got way more adventures to go on. So, I actually forget which game takes place after this one. I thought it was 8, but I'm pretty sure or he's got the wrong sword for that. Because, like, in the tutorial battle in 8, he actually has, like, the best sword from whatever the previous game he was in was. Kind of funny. So 8 might actually be after 7, but it could also be, like, I know enough about, like, 4 and 5. 4's before 3. So. Hey, I honestly want to watch these credits, I think, with that. Yeah, that I think was quite a good game. Like, now I've played all 3 of the East games on this engine. KH2 almost started Star with a broken KH1 Ultima called Edge of Ultima. That would have been pretty cool. But I guess, like, they figured Kingdom Key made more sense. It is the Kingdom Key, after all. But yeah, of these 3 games, when it comes to playing them, I feel like it's not the popular opinion, but I actually might like this better than Oath and Felghana. I don't know, I feel like there's more annoying bits in Oath and Felghana. Like, the only annoying bits in this one was, like, there were some kind of weird level jumps or, like, where I didn't realize I'd need to go get extra equipment and levels, but the game is an RPG, so you gotta kind of expect that stuff. Like, I know E7 is sometime after this, because Gates shows up in that game. Okay, so 8 is actually right before this one. And that's because it comes after 5. Hey, Falcom, where the fuck is that East 5 remake? Why are you worried? You're remaking fucking Trails in the Sky? That game didn't need a remake. That game's fucking phenomenal. East 5 needs a remake because that game is dog ass. Man, Dogi's still around. So anyway. It is really funny, like, the way the timeline goes. If you just look at, like, the game numbers, like, this is, like, because, like, obviously Origin is first, because that's, like, 700 or so years before ATOL existed. And after that, it's, East 1, then East 2, which is literally right after East 1. Then East 10, the newest one is just right after that. Then 4, then 3, then 5, then 8, then 6, then 7, then 9. You know, that's how counting works. Anyway, one thing I like about this game is, like, the way they made the 3 swords actually feel different. Because in the next game, I think, like, the way the different magic works. Irks, like, you still have different magic, but you have, like, one set of sword moves. To remake the game with amazing portraits, like, right? I honestly do kind of wonder what they're going to do gameplay-wise for the remake of Trails in the Sky, because, like, obviously there was stuff added to, like, Trails in the Sky is not, like, clunky to play at all. That's just, like, a regular-ass turn-based RPG you could play today. And it's, like, pretty strong about it, honestly. Like, again, East 5 needs to remake, because that game is stanky. But I'm talking about other stuff. This game, I think it's fun. I think it's real good. Barmbic vortex that had swallowed so many faiths with the mighty power was no more. High and deep blue spread out across the horizon. A whole new world is beginning to emerge. ATOL, as always, was ready to set off on yet another adventure. Which, funnily enough, like, now that I know the real time, is actually, like, the next numbered game. Like, E6 goes into E7. Crazy thing to think about. Yeah, now that I know that 8 is, like, right after 5, now they definitely need to remake 5, so you know how you get the sword at the beginning of 8 that you end up losing. Also, they throw me back to title. Well, they throw me back to title, but it's only been like an hour and change, but that does mean there's something I can do. These games all have a boss rush mode. And choose any difficulty and try out all the different bosses. Oh, they even let you try the super boss, which was kind of fun. Oh, the game just crashed. That was exciting. Okay, let's hope it's not consistent. If it is, then that's a pretty super boss, ain't it? By the way, these time attacks actually give you set stats for each boss fight. So there's no, like, overpowering them or anything. But you're also not going to be, like, too weak for it. I want to see if it'll let me fight the super boss. Okay. Yeah. This is this fucking super boss. Give me 3 of the full heal. What the fuck? Bro. Wait. How do you even fucking hit this thing? I'm sure they give me I'm sure I have, like, some of the best equipment in the whole game. So I'm not going to try too many times against this thing, because if I'm going to fight this thing, I'm going to need, like, an actual plan. Honestly, the plan might just be wait for magic to recharge and then do magic. The magic also gives iframes. This magic might be the best one. Oh, Jesus Christ. A big homing ranged attack. Jesus Christ. I should have used the magic first and then. Yeah, with the jacked up equipment they give you, this thing's like not actually that hard. That's pretty funny. Of course, it's a time attack, so you can probably do it way faster, and there's harder difficulties too. Okay. I'm not gonna do the full boss rush because they can't. You can, in fact, because they let you do it as a full boss rush. Like you get healed between them, but you still gotta do it all in a row. Actually, I said I wasn't gonna. You know what? I think maybe I will just to see like. Let's see how far I can get in this thing. Right, this is where you have like your baby sword. God, I don't remember how to fight this boss. Fire breath is like, yeah, I can stay away from it. That thing had a hitbox for way longer than it should. I remember that. Me and that rat again. Final Fantasy VII Remake was oh, I didn't actually know they did like a hybrid system for a newer Trails game. I thought they were still all turn-based. It's Paper Mario First Strike on steroids. The fuck does that mean? I don't remember how this fight works. You can run around doing combos, but the moment you get hit, turn-based starts? That's crazy, actually. What the fuck? There we go. Plus one. Alright. Does that actually make you win this? That would be pretty funny. This fight was a fight where you lost and could just keep going in this game. So they make you do it in the boss rush is actually really funny. They do give you some pretty good stats for it. Like I was definitely weaker going into it. Yeah, no pause. They just fucking make you go. He's like, well, I have the sword. I just don't have magic yet. Can't remember how this is pretty cool. I don't know. I have a magic gauge. Forgot to build so slowly at the start, and you don't get the auto regen until you get late game equipment. Yeah, you gotta stop just walking at the shit though. Oh shit. But what happens if I hit a retry? Okay, so they send you back here. They do get to retry each one individually, but I think I'll have to pay attention if I die again and see what it does for the total time. Keep thinking the active frames on that are going to be shorter. Flying C. Yeah, it is kind of a Roach Helico thing. Luckily, no one ever uses the rest of the C archetype. Just shove Max C and everything else. That's where it's not fucking bad. The main annoying thing about putting this guy in a time attack is that he likes to fly out of reach and do some of his attacks. Tough, though not impossible to hit him when he's flying, because sometimes he comes a little lower. They forgot to ban Flying C during the Xyz event, and Flying C disables. That's pretty funny. And like that's like the reason I stay in on like he does the slam attack. It's like I don't have that many opportunities to hit him, and this is a fucking time attack. So can hit him. Sometimes it's just hard to tell exactly what point he's hovering over, so. Oh, that doesn't shoot. That doesn't have vertical range at this level. I didn't actually know that. That's why we turned the 3D on. And I kind of wish all three of like this era of East games were on handheld consoles. I mean, I guess if you have a Steam Deck, that's perfect. And Oath and Felgana's on Switch, actually. Origin might be as well. Might die here. One HP, wonderful. Phew. Really? Oof. Most active frames ever. Let me kill. Hold on, let me kill this thing. Okay. So what happens when I hit retry now? Okay, so it resets the timer for this fight, but it keeps the total timer going. So this basically just means deaths waste a bunch of time, especially deaths that late. That Spore attack looks like, or I guess it's like probably scales since it's offish sort of thing. It looks a little scary, but like it's mostly just kind of aimed at you, so just kind of kite it around the stage like this. It's all aimed at, so I'll just stream it. Keep looking at get hit it. At least the boss theme in this game goes kind of crazy. Not my favorite East, like, normal boss theme, but it's pretty good. Up there with the one from 8, at least. So, this fight is kind of neat, though, because of, like, the egg attack. If you don't deal with it, it gets so much worse. It, like, really compounds the fight. I think that's an interesting dynamic. But it doesn't become, like, unwinnable or anything. It's not like it just killed you this morning. Plus, this is the first boss you fight after, like, you get this weapon leveled up some, so... The, tornado attack is really good for, getting rid of lots of eggs. So it's an opportunity to use that, too. This game's, like, pretty well designed, if you ask me. That time I had to use, my herbs way later, so I should be able to have this guy. There we go. Pretty crappy time because of that death, but... So I have the fire sword now. Oof. Luckily, the game makes it strong enough that these little turrets are not really a problem. I think I must have actually been a bit weaker when I played. It's when I fought this guy in the story, because those things I think took a little more to kill. Rooney. If you mistime that jump, stuff goes so bad, they just send you, and sends you so far because you're in the air when it hits. Yeah, if this fight takes too long, it gets way worse because you lose stuff to stand on without taking damage. Rip. One more good charge slash away. There we go. I do like that East games have boss rushes. I like it. Ooh, this one includes the optional bosses too. Weapon's good for this because you can hack it and get out of range. I also like how this thing you can, like, basically get it to spew its eggs, like, off the side to make things a lot easier. starting to see the problem. You're correct. Boss rushes should have a Waddle Dee fight. I think it might be true. You gotta control this fight way better than that. Oh, good. Knocked him out of the arena. A little shovelful. Yeah, this thing's very Audrey too, ain't it? Have any healing on this left side. I'm close to the big Thunder Blast attack, so clear everything out. Most of it, at least. It was close, but I have a good amount of... I have some amount of health still. There we go. I'm scared though. Big stupid bug. I wonder if they make you fight the like stronger variants of these later on. Because they're not particularly different fights, but this one is stronger. Or the latter one is stronger. We gotta remember that I don't actually have to kill the small bugs. Bugs they'll eventually just leave. But I suppose if I did manage to kill all of them, it would do faster than just waiting it out, but might not be reasonable. At least this thing takes hits. Isn't that crazy? Tales of Arise loses again. And yeah, this thing. Yeah, I never fought the weaker version of this, now I think of it. Ew, that's why I was going to go longer. The thing about this boss rush also that it equips you with healing items, but not with status heals. Whew, there we go. That was kind of chaos. Right, this asshole. Crap, how do I fight this thing? It was a mess. Nintendo boss. It does look kind of big guy with hands, doesn't it? Mario Galaxy boss. You gotta hit stuff back at it? Like, this is such a Nintendo boss. One tells you about Fire Emblem Fates that somehow also has one of these. Good lord. That seems like it's going pretty. I remember how this fight actually goes. Plus, I remember I can do stuff like this. And it's like an idiot. The fun tip, the best way to like aim that directly at the boss is to just use the D-pad or arrow keys rather than like an analog stick, because then you can just point straight vertical and make sure you actually hit the thing. Face of the best. I don't know. It's no get. Oh my god, that's fucking evil. You know how I said these have like set equipment in them? Yeah, they don't get you the equipment that lets you fight these shadow things properly. Although they at least make you strong enough that I can kill them while they're in fake add-off form. But not giving you a key item like that is kind of crazy work. See? This boss is also the water temple. Right. A fucking game, huh? I've always said that East is basically Zelda if it had a hose, so. Got bitches and stack paper. Like if this was a Nintendo boss, like yeah, it would have a lot of similar concepts going on, but it would not like overlap its attacks nearly as much. I'd say be a lot more fixed than what it does, at least in my experience with a lot of Nintendo games, especially like later 3D ones. Like, Nintendo would not have this thing, like, doing giant hand swipes and slams while also shooting lasers. I can tell you that much. Look, Sakurai stuff doesn't help. Doesn't count. Sakurai was on his way to Treasure and got lost. He's not a Nintendo guy. That's also literally 2 bosses. Close, but things. Ugh. Never mind. Okay. Zelda games generally do not, in my experience, do not like to make boss spells just jump at you like that. Which is probably a good thing, but that was pretty funny anyway. Oh, right, the hitbox whilst moving back. That's a thing I always forget. Well, he loves questionable control schemes. True, but he also lets you change them. I love when it does the version of the like bug attack where it shoots them all at you at the exact same time and then you just hit them all back at once. I think that's really funny. Well, this attempt is going worse than the last two, which sucks. I also hate when I fuck up that, the blue sword combo, because there's like an actual rhythm to it, you can't just mash it out. Which is the opposite of the yellow one, where you actively have to mash it out. See, look how close I was. Kirby Ray used more buttons and he's like, they just all did the same thing as A. Yeah, that makes sense. Did he let use the C stick for steering? That would be really funny. always forget that the iframes on that tornado always run out a little bit faster than I'd expect. At least Shadow Adol does take hit stun. Shit. Ah, shit. I wasn't expecting the laser there, no. Yeah, the switch to C button is for chat. Kinda funny. Despite this boss, like, kind of beating my ass a lot, but I do actually think it's a very exciting boss. I think it's a great fight. Okay, it really lets you like use a lot of stuff effectively, and you have to handle a lot of different things at once. It's very exciting. Almost there, so a couple more of these should go. There we go. He even has one big eye hitting every getting the boss there. Fuck, you're right. Alright. Anyway, how y'all think about frogs? Frogs. How do you feel about frogs and the cartoon splat stock sound? This fight's actually like obnoxious as shit because the green goo it leaves on the ground fucking it makes the floor slippery. Now, only the ones that'll have the, like, kind of green gas coming at you actually hurts you. Also, the angle the ball bounces off walls are kind of annoying. Again, I love that it's just, you know, that fucking splat sound effect. Like that one is so stereotyped that Deltarune is like making jokes about it all the time with Lancer. This boss is so cool. It makes me want to nerf Greninja. That's a phrase I haven't heard in a long, long time. Well, luckily the bugs they make you fight are very weak compared to my level here, so. Really gotta be careful with the tongue when he's spinning it and when he's slammed it. That does so much damage. Actually got nerfed in his own games. Yeah. There we go. He has the Tekken 3 box art glove. Yep. Kazuya Mishima. Hey, y'all watch me fight this thing. And I see they do make it refight the enhanced versions of the optional bosses. This is a fight that's kind of interesting in like the context of a time attack. You could probably play it way riskier by ignoring the eggs more. Ideally, you want it just spitting them off the edge anyway. This boss actually takes his stuff too. But it's not like enough to just combo it for that long. But it's links to when you hit it sometimes. There we go. Alright, these mid-bosses. Forgot about this stuff. Maybe do both of them, or just fight this? Probably not for this. You gotta be careful with this thing because, like, one of its attacks that I could use is that it that like well, most of it is like this big slam that makes things fall. It can just like start duffing you in the face without warning, and that attack has no startup whatsoever. So. Also, these like its ads are just invincible for some reason. I mean, not completely. You can hit him for one damage, but some 1 damage. There's different combos for each weapon. True. Final Fantasy 16 also in the grave apparently. I think I'm gonna lose this one. It's so chaotic. Okay. The other thing to be careful of in this game is that a lot of the like special attacks have super armor, which is both good and bad. And one of the reasons it's bad is because it means that if you get caught in a hitbox, you can just get hit a bunch of times and take a zillion damage, like that. Those jump attacks would be better. Yeah, these do great damage. There. Alright, there. Okay, so time for the other option. Time for the last, regular optional boss. Alright, I do this with Banana. This one was absolute chaos when I did it in story mode. I feel like I'm... I feel like I might not be as strong. Oh fuck, you get cursed by cursed in this fight. That's fucked up. Because that's not going to go away. Curse only goes away if you heal it, and I just don't have the items for that. Hopefully keep confusing me, which is annoying as shit. So close. One good thing about this fight is that it spawns so many slimes that you gotta like refill your magic really fast. Well, that's a good thing is that it's kind of hard to dodge the a lot of the attacks while confused. Whew. Nasty work. Okay, I thought I was gonna keep the curse fight, the curse status into the next boss. All right, optional bug 2.0. Homing on that was kind of nuts. Get your ass down here. I'll win this. I like how even when you retry, you can see the status effects from the previous fight fade away. That's pretty funny. Just the path for the damage when I actually kind of fits down there. There we go. Nice! That was risky. Going with that charge attack there. Alright. Diverging heal to a boss monster, right? Got some of those design hallmarks to it. Well, that was lucky. Luck is a skill, as they say. Yeah. Already established that phase too. And I don't have to worry about conserving items because they always give you. Do have to worry about not being an idiot. Can't be targeted by attacks. But he can be affected by attacks. He can't be targeted. God, I hate card game rules so much. Right? So, Ernst's annoying ass is next. That was nice. That was some. Close. Might be it. Yeah, getting caught in that stun ended me. That one went way worse. I should use the cards that target a spot on the playing field. Still that heal, that's really good. Alright. Remember this, Freakazoid. Two phases of this guy, and they do make you fight the super boss in the boss rush, so we'll have to do that after. I did just kind of slam through that, so might not be too bad. This I feel like I might actually be weaker than I was during the first attempt, though. Or during when I did it in the silver. That thing's got. I just didn't see the laser behind the flashing effect. Whoops! Gotta remember that laser spawn. See the spawners, like. Not like they're hiding them. That thing barely did damage, but sure caught me a hit stun. Heck no. Good. Oh, that is true. No longer lucky. Just still a second phase of this have to survive. The orbs are immune to things that aren't. Completely different from that at Kirby Superstar Boss. Yeah, it's in a game that's fun. Really funny that those enemies drop items you can't use unless you happen to equip that type of item before the boss fight, because you can't bring up the menu during bosses. And then there's no bosses after it in the main game because of the final boss. I think that's funny. Last one is Red Word. Alright, phase 2. I only have one potion left, but phase 2 was definitely easier, so let's pay some attention. Big idiot laser should be fine. Go well, I think. Hit these things. Being knocked back almost pushed me into that laser. Managed to avoid that. Screw these two. You do get this time in between, like, vulnerable periods in order to fight off some of these potions. Right. So close. Just gotta survive a little longer and not walk into a laser. Waves. Speed laser. There we go. Frozen gummy ship walking in Part 3. That was the big castle, right? Yep, and then we fight this. Oh, jeez. Thought that was gonna always stand on that little platform, but no dice. Ooh. Timing on that is terrible. I'll have to remember that those red potions refill every magic, so if I'm gonna use them, I can use a lot of magic. No. He is just a little guy, isn't he? I wonder if it's his birthday. He dodged the homing races. Took one hit from that. Didn't heal in time. Alright. Of course he opens with that. Oh my god, he's so mad at me this time. This is a really funny fight, I'm not gonna lie. That charge, because that's like another one of those special attacks that super armor, so if you use in the middle of a bunch of attacks, it can actually get life. The laser's so low. Full Splinter. Or Magic Blast. There we go. I like the little congratulation that pops up in like the text they use for little messages. Alright, there's my boss rush. Hour and 40 minutes to slam through that. That does put times on the leaderboard for all the individual fights, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna be done with that game for now. Give me a minute or so. I might just slam on to easy to on for a bit. But just one moment while I set that. this. I think there's even like a new song from they had like a free DLC song. I don't remember if it was like in addition to the pack. Did I play it? Like there were kind of two sort of recently that were added. So welcome back, everyone. That went a little shorter than I had expected. I figured I'd wind down with a bit of this for maybe an hour or so. Doesn't have to go too late. Gotta start with my warm-up song, of course. Speaking of rhythm games, they announced another four DLC packs for Touhou Danmaku Kagura Fantasia Lost, and I think at this point that means like is going like through the end of 2025, and it's probably lasted longer than the mobile game did. So shoutouts to real video games, woo! I mean, it still takes its fair share of money, but at least it's not gambling anymore. But funnily enough, the reason that game's mobile version failed wasn't because people weren't playing it. It was legit just too generous a game to survive the mobile ecosystem, which I think is really funny. Sorry guys, you can't have your game won't see it on the App Store. It's literally too good. Yeah, this is a rad visual, right? Easy to on has such good background animations. Like, hey, they're just a lot of fun. Though there might be a few that are a bit too flashy. Of the two new songs, there are actually two new songs recently. One of them I think might just be yeah, this one, E2L. This one just got added for free recently, and it's just in base game, which is nice. That was pretty cool from the preview. And yeah, I haven't played this. Let's see this. I'll do the 14. I bet I can pass it. New. Actually, I want to move my mic a bit so it's not like right next to the keyboard. Like you're gonna hear keyboard sounds, but I think that might have been a little excessive. Music makes me feel alright and set me free. Let's go crazy, come on. Hey, mystery girl, I want you back. Girl, I want to feel the rhythm, and there's a thing coming up right now. Let's dance.
This really is a new EV2 Odd theme song. That rules. That went crazy, actually. That was really good. The song, I mean, my performance was, like, fine. Yeah, I was going to favorites. It is funny that they made a new, like, theme song, because, like, a couple of these have, like, easy to on theme songs, because... The first one. Yeah, that was already for Reboot R. That's pretty funny. But then, like, back in the previous version of Changa 2 was in 6th. Original Changa was in 2nd? Yeah. I mean, the other new song that was added recently was actually in Prestige Pass. Part of the DLC, and there's a bit of a weird thing about it. I'm trying to remember the name. I'll know when I see it. Mirane, because it's from Arceo, which is another rhythm game. It's a pretty good song, but there's a really odd thing about it in this game in particular. Which is that, for whatever reason, the song just doesn't have an actual background animation. And like, it's the only song in this game that's like that. I wonder if that's like... I wonder why that is. Like, I don't know about a ton about Arcea. Cool song. It's just like, why is the background a JPEG, you know? As you can see by me, hear by me fucking up there, rather. At least it didn't compromise on key sounds. Like, I'm glad EV2 is like 2DX and Beatmania 2DX and never compromised on key sounds. That was a bit, because it's a bit of a bummer that there's collab songs in DJ Maxx Respect V that don't have key sounds. I think Poppin' Music is like that as well. Some of those tracks don't have key sounds. I like key sounds because they can add some like audio feedback to rhythm games without like having to add a fucking like clap sound effect to every single time you hit a note or something, because I find that really annoying. Yeah, I do hope that songs without background animations don't become the norm, but I have a feeling it might be something to do with like on Arkea's end. I'll shove that in favorites anyway though, because I do actually like that song. That was the wrong button entirely. Slap this one around a bit. Sanyeon's really good. A good artist. They have a couple songs in this that are really fun. Really, like, hyperactive. Down. Rules once again. Welcome. It's actually this, like, kind of a sequel to another track. I think it's in Evolve, actually. Yeah, Bedlam. This is also by Sanyeon. Recently got a couple of albums from Doujin label called Mad Mind Machine that there's actually 2 Toho albums with like a bunch of Korean artists, including Sanyeon here, as well as Karut, who has like a number of songs in this game. I would actually love for like some songs off of those to come into this, because there's a number of artists that are already in this game. Fucking Toho collab for Easy 2 On would make me. Unrequited love from 7th track using half random. I don't usually bother with modifiers yet, but I'll look for that song after this one. So that song was Unrequited Love. It's from 7th track. Not sure, I've played that one before. Unrequited Love 2. I'll do it on 12. I can't do a 16. I do not have power in me. Pretty cool song though. Paradise is super hard. I'll give it one more shot. Yeah, I haven't tried this one, but it sounds nice. Yeah, sure, I'll try the super hard. 14 is like the most consistent. There's a couple of 15s I can pass, but not a ton. Hold it together, and there's a bunch of hold notes. Holds in this game are so punishing if you miss them. Like, good lord. Like, the fact they let you get back on in the middle of the mouth, but... Out are hard. Oof. Oh. I have passed this 15, but it kind of hurts my hand, so maybe I'll do the 11. I do love this song, though. I should probably warn people who haven't seen it. The background on this one, kind of flashy, so you have like issue photosensitivity, you should probably skip this one. Okay. Shame because like there's a lot of parts that look cool. It's just they had to learn about flashing light because there are actually some like flashing like BGAs from Arcade Easy 2 DJ that they did drop from this one. Like I want to say it was -1 in like Arcade Easy 2 DJ was like really awful in terms of flashing, and they replaced it with a different one that's less bad. This song, by the way, is fucked up for a 14, if I remember properly. That one, like, kills the hell out of me when I try it. It's been a while since I've tried it, and I've gotten somewhat better, so I'll give it a look, but I don't expect to pass this. Mean. Whew. No problem. Thanks for showing up. That was my first time passing that. I should add that as a favorite. It is honestly a very cool song. It's just a very brutal chart for a 14. Anyway, as also than playing this video game, I have to play the song from the video game. Yes, I know it debuted in technically 7 sounds, but it's the easy 2D of all time. Yeah. I really like the Evolve skin, by the way. I on the kind of chunky graphics on it. That was a goofy mess. That's a pattern I can never fucking hit. I love this sample so much. Yeah. Every rhythm game's got their iconic boss song. That's the one for Easy 2 DJ. Go on and all that. It's probably the hardest songs, but like, Time Travel is a pretty small pack for this game, but there's a lot of fucking bangers in it. Also, this one's background animation rules. It's fucking space race. beat my best score. I really like that song. I have to remind myself to just listen. Anyway, very funny. I have to find the Mad Legend, Brain Power. The song got memed to hell and back after it first debuted in Sound Voltex. I love this fucking song. I like how the video for it in this game has the quote-unquote lyrics to it. It's all just a bunch of samples from a CD, but they have a lot of fun with them. Especially when they're doing like big sounds like that. Also, really funny thing in the visuals I can point out in a sec. I think it's right after this. Yeah, they have to block out the word cocaine on the screen, but they still can say it in the song. That's really funny. What are the regulations going on there? Also, this little breakdown isn't in like the original version of the song that was in Sound Voltex. It was added to like a newer mix of it, and that's the version this game uses. It's an interesting little fact about this song. Funny thing about this song is, like I mentioned, it's in Sound. It originally debuted in Sound Voltex. It's not in Sound Voltex anymore. I think the reason is because like it was originally made for a contest for Sound Voltex. And it won obviously and got put in the game. But then when it came time to like renegotiate the contract for it, the artist decided, I want to keep the rights to my song. Konami did that, but then they never like renegotiated to get the song like back in the game after that. While Noma had the rights to it, and I'm curious if it's because like they just didn't do it for one reason or another. Like, are they like mad that he wanted to have the rights to the song himself? I mean, like mostly just thinking because like it's Konami and their fuckwads about like a lot of business stuff. So like I wonder if they like kind of pissed that he did that. A lot of people talking about Yuri and their rhythm games and stuff, but they're usually talking about like games with actual stories and characters. It takes real metal to ship the unnamed girls from a background video. That's real. That's what the real Yuri soldiers on the battlefield are doing. Jokes aside, this is a fun video and a good song that I like. Very feel good. I'm also surprised that like the amount of the song just has scratching in the background, and this was from Easy 2 AC Evolve, so I wonder what it would look like on what the charts on that cabinet, because that like actually has a turntable like Beatmania, because Easy 2 DJ and Easy 2 AC were just like Beatmania but fucked up when you get that right down to it. I'll probably like play a handful more and then call it even. This wasn't meant to be like a super hardcore rhythm game grind, just like a cooldown thing after beating E6, so. Go back to some of the early games. It's actually a pick 15 I can pass. Sometimes I can pass it. Cool song though. And a funny background with the way this fucking. Did that better than I have been. This song and its remix are both really good, in my opinion. In my onion. What can I say? In my onion, I am all Pikmin texting. Honestly, there isn't too much I want to play. I'll slam out second choice. I did actually pass the 15 on this one. I forgot. Let's see if I can do it again. Whew. Man, that one's a slammer. I like trance with a bit more of an edge to it like that. Gets a little harder than the stuff that's a little too light in comparison. There's another one that slams from this pack. Oh, this was Time Traveler, I think, yeah. From Time Traveler, I mean, yeah. So funny thing, that's a new record despite like a small amount of misses. I have full comboed this song, but my full combo doesn't have as high a score as my attempts with misses. Very funny. You know, I'll do this. I've been thinking about it. This song has like an interesting vibe to it. I like it. I like the animation on it too. It's very evocative, is what I'd say. Also, I'm pretty sure the vocals are some kind of vocal synth, but I couldn't imagine which one. I don't know them that well. What if I played like some really funny early series songs before logging off? A quick in Kyoto. For some reason I have this song favorited. Even though I think it's kind of ass. I don't know why, but the part that's it's funny. The part that's in like the preview sounds kind of cool, but a lot of the song is just kind of a mess. Like, just listen. Also, these holds trip me up, even though it's, like, definitely not a difficult chart. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I think back when they were making this first game, they didn't know what drum and bass was. Because I don't think that's what that was. Unlike this track, which is in fact breakbeats, it just has a funny toilet sound in it. Oh, it's not really a toilet, just like... You'll know the one I mean.
Sit down, please. Sit down, please.
Yeah, me frying chicken in there, boy? You piss loud as fuck. Motherfuckers had plum and grapes, right? I'm not sure I'm ready for early rhythm game reggae. This song is pretty out there too, and also the animation is worth looking at. I kind of like this one though. It is funny though, like, that aside, the number of songs in like second in tracks are like a lot better than like the ones that, like, a lot of like really cool. Like even this is like kind of cool as a hip hop track if you ask me. And Funky 5 I love, like I always play that. I feel like second tracks was a big step up, and even first track special editions remixes tended to be better than the ones in first track. Kind of improved surprisingly quickly. They even managed to make an actual drum and bass song for second tracks. Not the most amazing one ever, but like... I'm gonna play like one or two more. See if I can slam out -2's heart. It's cool as hell. This is still like another one that's like one of the best background animations in like any rhythm game, in my humble opinion. Olga Wooga and Moga Womp. Actually improved a lot that song. Proud of myself. Sandstorm, not that Sandstorm, unfortunately. It would be really funny if that was in this game. Oh, you know what? I should play this. I think I'll end with this. This is actually the, if you play every song, if you pass every song in Prestige Pass, any, like, difficulty or anything, then you actually unlock this song, which is kind of the ending theme. It's very pretty. I'll play that and call it a night. I can pass the 15. I have before, anyway. I don't know what I'm going to stream next time. Honestly, it's been a bit since I've been like this, but like the game that's kind of been occupying my brain space the most literally isn't even out. God, I can't stop thinking about Touhou 20. Fossilized Wonders. I need to know how that game works, and can't wait to mess with the demo. It's on May 5th. It's only a few weeks away. I need to know what the stones do. I gotta respect the stones. As Brian F. Jack once said. Looks like he should have respected the stones. We'll say one funny thing about Touhou 20 and some of the talk about it is that, like, people are definitely speculating over whether, like, some characters will surprisingly return as bosses or something, and, like, obviously you can speculate all you want and think about maybe Fossilized Wonders looking to the past, but honestly, it's a mainline Touhou game. It's gonna be new bosses. You know this. I know this. It is known. Someone will reconstruct a dinosaur incorrectly. Anyway, I think that's about enough for me tonight. Let me see if anyone I know is streaming. Give me a moment for that. Maybe. I'll just put on my ending theme while I bit. This song's from Armed Police Bat Rider, by the way. The high score screen. It's an excellent track, really. Yeah. I don't think there's really anyone else I know that's going right now that I'd send people towards, so I'll just call it a night and see y'all next time. Friday, maybe later, depending on how I'm feeling. Alright, later.